Inside the Fox 59 studio, welcome to the Friday Night Fast Break. I'm Dave Griffiths. Glad to have you along for Central Indiana's first high school hoops highlight show, week in and week out. Let's run down what's on tap for this program. City champions Crispus Attucks look to ride the wave of winning that title. Back on the court tonight. Got a big matchup in Hamilton County, too, as Ben Davis visits Carmel. Pro hoops as well. The Pacers host one of the top teams in the East in the Bucks and will announce the winner to last week's Play of the Game contest. All that plus, on the precipice of the postseason, Indiana's girls teams look to close out their regular seasons and earn some playoff momentum. Those highlights are just minutes away, but we begin in the IPS ranks with one of the hottest teams in the state. Crispus Attucks lost 4 of its first 5 games this season, but has now won 6 in a row, including an upset over Cathedral in the Indianapolis City Tournament Championship. Back on the court now downtown to host Manual. Attucks the lead in the fourth quarter, but Zion Apkin looking to cut into it. Ducks under a flying tiger, literally goes in for the layup. That was a pretty play right there. Attucks, though, here, out and running. Long pass ahead, Ron Rutland puts on the brakes and gets it in the basket. Manual never out of this one, sticking with the Tigers throughout. Donovan Pruitt drive, dishes to Aston Sharkey. He hits the 3. Eagles are certainly within striking distance, but Attucks hanging on down that stretch. Desmond Briscoe the feed to DeAndre Lott. Hancock off the window, and then Crispus Attucks wins 66-52. Staying in the Greater Indianapolis Conference, Tinley's 5-0 in the league. Visiting Metro tonight. Early goings, Kushan Ware out of options inside, goes up with it himself and gets the bucket. 2 points for the Pumas. Now Metro getting buckets outside as well. Jamil Rojas, one step back for the 3-pointer. Later on we go to Tinley, the Tigers. Some tic-tac-toe passing on this end. Beautiful behind the back feed, finishing right there. Picks up the foul as well. The senior forward getting it done on both ends. A Puma in the lane. That's Robinson, Julian Robinson, with the stuff. Tinley causing all sorts of havoc. This time Deshaun Hall going coast to coast, finishing with his left hand. But Metro too strong tonight. 72-59. 20 games this season, 20 wins for Ben Davis. But on tap this evening, an opponent they have lost to 6 times in a row. That'd be Carmel. BD's last win over the Hounds came in 2017. Ben Davis's Mark Zachary getting a little room outside. You got to stick right next to him, showing he can knock down the 3 all season long. Putting Ben Davis on top. Inbounds play, Sheridan Sharp to Zane Doty. Beautiful. Right to the basket. 2 more points. Carmel now taking the ball around the outside. Over to Spencer Wright. 3 points for Spencer. This game lived up to the billing. Tight throughout, but Ben Davis had just enough. This shot first no good, but Doty gets the offensive board and put back. 46-45. Ben Davis still unbeaten. We'll head out to Hamilton Southeastern. The Royals taking on the Noblesville Millers. Second period. Aaron Fine pulling up from just inside the free throw line. That's good. Millers ahead by 4. Next time down the court, Fine going inside. Aiden Brewer, the bucket. And Millers adding to that lead. Royals finding something out of halftime now. Eli Robinson lets loose. Splashes home for HSE. Beautiful hair game on point tonight. More Millers from Cooper Bean dropping 3 more, and they win 49-40. Just down the road, Franklin Central visiting Fishers. Tigers trying for their 10th win of the season. And the Tigers have their sophomore sensation, Jalen Harrelson, back on the court. Gets that floater to work in the lane. He finished with 21 points. Second quarter, Flash is trying to keep it close. No, this is still Harrelson, excuse me, after he hesitates and finishes with 2 more points. Now we'll go to the second quarter. And the Flash's Donnie Flanagan. Strong move for him, gets the bucket plus the foul. They need a whole lot more of that because they were tough to keep up with the Tigers. Taden Metzger, 3 of his 16 on the night. Fishers, 53-40. More in the Hoosier Crossroads, Brownsburg and Noblesville this evening. First quarter action. Nick Richard inside for the Eagles. Through several defenders and a strong throwdown. Eagles on top early. Here later in the first. What a big lead it was for Zionsville, 9 points, but then coming back, Elhaj Diallo on the fast break. In the fourth quarter we go, Cannon Catchings from the top of the key, cutting the Eagles' lead to just 1. Brownsburg nearly all the way back, and eventually they did. Catchings again from deep. He's got a defender right in his face. Doesn't matter. Game high 13. Brownsburg winners 44-40. To the girls now. Zionsville won 18 games in a row to start the season, but has now lost their last 2. You do not want to enter the playoffs on a 3-game skid. Eagles visiting Brownsburg tonight. First quarter action in a close game. Layla Hall driving in for the Eagles off the glass. Good. Gets the foul as well. One of the top players in the state right there. Second quarter, Kenzie Tulukian keeping the Dogs close with the spin move and finish at the rim. But just too much from the Eagles tonight, and specifically too much of Layla Hall. She had 26 points as the Eagles get the win 50-41. Fishers, 1 win away from the Hoosier Crossroads Conference title, hosting Franklin Central. Opening possession of this ball game, Jordan Smith from deep. Give her all 3 of those. Next time down, Smith. Hey, worked so well the first time, let's do it again. 6-0 advantage. All thanks to her. Still in the first, flashes, getting something going. Plenty of time for Maddie Finley. She can set her feet, eye the hoop, and rattle it home. Fishers, though, unstoppable tonight on this court. Olivia Smith with the crossover and strong finish. 69-21, Tigers win the conference. Senior day at Ben Davis. 3 Lady Giants playing their last regular season games out there. Carmel hoping to spoil the celebration. Jamie Elliott finds Mackenzie Woods, who spins in the lane for 2 and ties up the game. But BD had a size advantage. They made it work. Kristen Carter, no trouble. Bucket and the foul. Her team has the lead. Then both sides look to go outside. Lauren Perry, rainbow 3. And Carmel is hanging right there for the time. But BD and senior Taylor Guess, nothing inside. She finds a wide open Zoli Wheeler outside. Ben Davis winner 66-51. Pike's Red Devils looking for their first conference win, playing host to Lawrence North. That's Wildcat Camera Mills sinking 3 off the Monica Williams dish. Pike staying within striking distance. Autumn Rucker goes inside. Alexis Warren scores the lefty layup. At that point, Ellen mirroring that play. Jemiah Thomas for the visitors. Now, they wanted to press, but Gia Belton breaks it easily. Home run pass. Not enough ultimately. Pike drops its 7th game in a row, 56-46. Brebeuf opened Circle City Conference play last Friday night with a win over Guerin Catholic. School pride in bunches this evening. Got to break out the body paint for this type of a rivalry against Bishop Chatard. Early on, the Trojans, Robert Davidson slithering through the Braves defense. The basket drops, and Chatard has the early advantage. Merrick Macaluso, the answer, showing his skills, spinning, scoring. The left hand gets the friendly bounce to go on the road rim. Later, the Trojans big man Wade McAllister. Tough shot, but does get it. A back and forth game between these two teams early. Brebeuf proven to be the better team down the stretch, forcing the steal. Quinn Warren at the other end with the easy finish. 57-52, Braves with the win. Now to Heritage Christian, hosting Shenandoah tonight. Raiders with the lead in the third quarter, but Dylan Ross connects from long range, and the Eagles go on top. Heritage just keeps coming here in the second half. Rebound going the other way. Landon Schnippel beating the quarter horn with that layup. In the fourth quarter, the people earning their money's worth tonight as the main attraction, Miles Colvin, Purdue bound, finishes beautifully at the rim with the alley-oop. Heritage Christian 84-67. Greenwood now and Perry Meridian. Falcons leading by 1 at halftime, but Greenwood here in the second half off the glass and good. You add the foul. Cade Kelly's loving it. Perry Meridian's Richard Doobie to Sam Thompson. Thompson for 3. That's a great answer for the Falcons. Now, Doobie, the turnaround jumper. Hand in his face, too. No worries about that. Greenwood's Carter Campbell here on cleanup duty after a little bit of a ramshackle play in the lane. 33-30, Greenwood wins the low-scoring affair. Bloomington South now in Terre Haute to take on the Braves of Terre Haute South. Third quarter, Adam Graham over to Will Stockman. Stockman knocking down the 3. Panthers cutting into what was at the time a Braves lead. Still in the third, Jonathan Collins over to Gavin Wisely. Wisely banks it in off the glass. We are all tied up. Into the fourth we go. It is Graham breaking the tie as he, once again, beyond the arc, coming off the screen, is strong. Later, Rhett Johnson gives Terre Haute a big hello from downtown as well for 3. 3 balls raining. South comes back to beat South. Bloomington 64-59 is the final.